given the starting of the season. It's yeah. Yeah.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago.
Oh, take it off fast. Come on, Taylor.
Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Take it in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25
Nice turn.
and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Why is that?
It's going to be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan?
Well, the defense loses it.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown.
No.
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. I'll let
Showed you.
analysis partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Giants under head coach Joe Judge. They'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback now in his 9th season in the league out of NC State, Mike Leonard.
Oh my God, it's Glennon.
This week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award.
Oh.
The talk this week, though, was about...
You got shit. What the fuck is this game?
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
What?
A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks down, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Oh my God.
Well, that didn't take
Yeah, I did. I want it for the catch.
First and goal situation.
Just wasn't close at all. I mean, if this is a high-scoring game,
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
yeah, 3 plays, 2 returns, and 2 touchdowns.
Nice change.
And we're not even a full minute in yet, are we?
To get him over the goal line.
Oh my god.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Yeah.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the
As long as we get the final score.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Still waiting for him to return one for a touchdown. I don't think so.
Making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Now you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch.
What the fuck?
Importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled.
I'm all for it.
To see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
2nd and 4.
I think Sheldon needs like at 5. And Lane's at like 5 touchdowns also.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 126 yards, and a trip.
Plays until they decide to put in Barber.
They've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on them.
They go play action here on 1st down. That one completed to J.P. Holmes.
Thought they were going to get it out to Frost.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down.
In fact, both teams are already almost at 100 yards passing.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You just feel a laser and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Well, we got to see what the next drive for them looks like. Let's get done with this one, though. Back to Stalker. Oh my god. Pretty much just Stalker is a majority of our offense. I always passing offense.
Because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a
nice
achievement.
Back to him. Oh no, never mind. That's really this.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That's back to him.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Fighting for the end zone.
Oh my god. You got me kidding me.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to
Add him
touch
in
the
chat.
football
Get
and
him in
absorb the
here.
hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
What's up,
You know,
Norm?
research packet this week prepping for the game. So many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
For a second, I thought they sacked him.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Gibson gets credited for a tackle.
Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
I'll take it.
Now Glennon.
The 3rd down.
Complete.
Boy, so sorry, I was
See from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Let's say, if I had gotten paid a lot more quicker, I could have probably upgraded a lot faster.
This is sent away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield.
We almost got that block punt
37 yards
there.
there on the punt, and it'll be a short field for the Bears.
That would have been
as they
nice.
take over 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is.
Don't ever
to put
leave.
points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing, it's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's
Out to Barry Sanders.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to give him the first.
He was the first.
Holding. Dang it. Oh, face
That's
mask.
face mask.
Let's go.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Cut up the field.
Space to run past the 20. And he's got
Go
it all the way
down. Jesus.
12-yard line.
He needs to slide.
That's exactly how you do
Yeah.
to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah,
Go
it's
find a
catch
baseball
22.
player and start
Coach doesn't
sliding
like it.
across.
Teammates love it. Where do you fall?
Well, I fall on wanting
Yeah,
to
you
do
start
something
taking
to your
sliding
teammates,
lessons.
but pick your spots.
Yeah.
Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Yeah, it's one to go to if you start scrambling with a quarterback in Madden.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Run
They'll
it,
try
run
to
it.
run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of
My
two
run,
there. Second
my
down.
basically my scrambling is basically like taking me out of like
That's
a lot
really
of
a little
yards
defense there because they
for
saw the
sure.
heavy look come in from the offense.
I think I'm
Countered it
like
with extra
500 on the season
linebackers who brought a little bit of
rushing.
I don't know.
speed and heft and able to
I'm
really make a
close.
big time play for their defense.
Barry's off to a slow start though.
Yeah, he'll pick up later though. Can't wait.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And that is caught.
There we go.
There we go.
A great
Another
play
one.
there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
I didn't really know what was going on with
A lot
that.
of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy.
I think
Sometimes
Frost
you throw
took
a
that from him.
touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
All right, let's get the ball back.
So many Bears in this chat. Right.
What's up, Phil?
I came here for an upset and I'm being disappointed right now.
You should have seen the second play of the game.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is
It was for 74 yards for
move the
him.
ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And his throw is incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta
Possible.
say, it's going to be this cold. I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The head set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversion.
And we gave up a
So they got
3rd
one there.
down conversion. Look,
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back.
oh my God.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Wait, did the Browns and Bears play? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's early in the season.
What was the score of that?
I don't remember.
Because I'm about to say, it can't be any worse than what the Packers just got done doing.
Yeah, I think we actually scored some points.
Yeah, we're at 41 zip.
Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I think the only really big blowout we had was against the Rams opening week.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
With
Hey,
the cornerback.
cornerback, running back is apparently a good thing.
Down at the 39-yard line.
Just don't ask a cornerback to be a wide receiver and you'll be fine.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we
Well, if it was Madden 20,
Tell us where
Mitch
they rank
Trubisky would be
on
MVP right
third
about now.
and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete.
My gosh.
7 yards to pick up there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Yeah. As long as it's not a long ball for a touchdown, I'm fine.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
49ers legend Dante Pettis.
Down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
What playbook are you guys using right now?
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good
Whoa.
rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
Oh, like everybody in this league is running that, I think. Baltimore and KC. Except maybe the Bengals, but the Bengals suck. Okay.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
It's the best by like a wide margin for both consistency and performance.
Hands it off out of the gun. They get it to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
You know, technically the Packers might not even make the playoffs.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
That'd be
They lose out and another team wins out. I think I saw that.
Back to throw here.
I believe so, yeah.
And they'll set up the screen here to Brightwell. Fighting through. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A very important 3rd down.
I don't think I need to worry about that on my side of things.
And find yourself this deep in enemy territory.
Yellow.
The kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it
Pretty sure.
6. Nice connection right there to set
Yellow.
up 1st and goal.
Are we winning?
So
Might be tied soon, though. I don't know.
And now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw.
You'd have to look and see.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's gonna
He dropped it.
incomplete. They'll try again here from the south.
that is,
on 2nd
yeah,
and goal.
I'll take it. But
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and
Yeah.
goal.
Who is even at quarterback right now?
To throw.
Lemon.
This is going to be incomplete.
Yo.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with
Longest neck in the NFL.
Your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to get going again. And that last touchdown drive they had very
Oh yeah, Packers can miss playoffs if
It's huge because most of the
Bucks
time
win
we
out
talk about
and
balance is
Packs
run,
drop a
pass,
game.
almost 50-50.
Oh, don't worry, they will.
When you talk to offensive coaches, they
That'd be
say
funny.
balance is we do what we want.
Don't worry, I'm not too scared about my playoff chances. Because even if I do lose to the Vikings, I'm not going to lose out because I play the Lions and they might be the worst team in the entire league.
Did they even win a game? No, they've won two. They've won 3 games. That's shocking. What the? How do I check conference record? Is that a thing here?
I'm not fully sure. I mean, honestly, Bears, how are you still
Oh, I
only
found
beating
it.
the Giants by 4? Like, I'm just curious. Like,
That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it,
how on earth are you only beating the Giants by 4 at this point? I'm actually interested.
Second play of the game.
He'll drop to throw.
The second play of the game, was their first play of the game, and it went for 74 yards.
Ah, okay. Sounds like my defense. So,
No, it took them 2.
because the mindset is getting a
Yeah.
out there and they
sounds
don't
like
get
my
it done.
offense.
They give up the scramble and a pick
Yeah,
up
there were
for
so many
first down.
fumbles in that game.
so basically, it sounds like you're playing like me.
Oh, the Packers were gonna punch it in there on the goal line, and then Ramos just comes up and lays the boom on his running back.
Yes, and then you returned it 94 yards to the 2-yard line.
Jesus.
I was like, yeah, this game isn't gonna be close.
I knew it wasn't going to be close like, when I saw it on the schedule. Speaking of which, that's a
That's
fumble.
not a fumble. They're gonna review that. That's gonna be a return. That's not a
even if it is
fumble.
a fumble, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Why is his head pulsating?
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
He's endorsed.
Yes.
guys at
Matt
bat,
Nagy
people
still looks
on
like a
base
drugged
in
up
scoring
bunny.
position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through.
I think
Yeah.
that came out whenever he did it.
Are the Giants a user
Yeah.
team?
No.
No.
You'd be losing if that was the case.
Yes. I can testify that if they were a user team, the Bears would probably be losing based on what I've heard.
Okay, Green Bay, we're gonna.
I mean, that is one thing that you can't say that I can't. But then again, I did win 73-0 against a bot team. Thank you, nerfed punter.
That
Oh my god,
that
yeah.
means absolutely nothing.
Just where his leg was taken out to the barn and shot.
Like, I still love the fact that he still averages 35 yards per punt because Madden's too dumb to realize that his nerfed punting literally doesn't affect the sim at all. So he's still, like, in the middle of the league in punting average.
As long as he isn't forced into a game.
Yeah. And because Washington only played me, I was the only user team they played all season, his punting average isn't as affected as it should be.
But the Texans had won like 72-16.
You beat the Texans 79-16. That was
Nah, close enough.
that's the most points scored by any team, but I have the record for largest margin of victory. Oddly enough, I might be the worst user team. Actually, I am
No,
the
that's the
worst.
Bengals.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot the Bengals even were a user team, to be
Because
completely
their
honest.
GM doesn't exist anymore.
That's why. Because nobody talks about them. So therefore I forgot they were a user team and just thought they were an above average bot team. Speaking of which, the frickin' Falcons, though, they're gonna get the 1 seed. I can almost...
They're gonna get whooped.
Well, yeah. By me, in all likelihood, because the 2...
Wouldn't it? No, wait.
Because if I'm
You'd play the
projected-
2 seed.
Whoa,
The 1
what's
seed
going on
gets a
here?
bye.
How
No.
did that actually work?
So the Falcons would get the bye. I'm currently and probably going to end up with the 6 seed because the second place finisher in the North is going to get the 5 seed. Well, the 7 seed's going to have to go play against the winner of the North. That either the
Man, I
Bears or
can't believe the
Barry
Texans are a
for MVP,
playoff
I
team after
swear.
the whooping we put on them.
Oh, yeah,
Barry
either-
for MVP all day.
He's hit
So,
the
Texans.
a lot this year, but not that
As of
time.
how it stands right now, it's going to be the Falcons as the 1. The 2 seed's going to be either the Bears or the Vikings. The other one's going to be the 5. I'm going to be the 6. I have no clue who the 3 and 4 are going to be, and it doesn't honestly matter because they're both bot teams. Then I'm going to be the 6 seed taking on the 3 seed, which is going to be another bot team. I'm going to hopefully beat the 3 seeded
You're
bot.
just not helping yourself here. You're below average.
You're one
But
talk.
I actually, honestly, weirdly enough, of all the user teams, have the easiest route to the conference championship because I'm the only person who, as of now, would not have to go through a user team to get to the conference championship.
I don't think I really care if I'm playing a user team or not.
We'll whoop them anyway.
I don't have to worry about you yet.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty.
I mean, yeah,
on the
my
road to
prediction
reverse
is it's
that
going to be the
trend on
Browns
2nd
versus
and
either the
goal.
Bears or Vikings because I know I'm not making the Super Bowl. Actually, you know what? I still have a chance because.
Oh my
well,
god.
So
What a
who?
play.
Kenyon Barner.
Who?
It's her running back too.
Who?
Kenyon Barner.
Is it
The
disrespectful
Bears
me to
Andrews
rest my
Barner
starter?
for MVP.
We all know the MVP is going to, you know, either Cade or Phil. So like it's.
Oh, I'm not winning MVP yet.
Okay, fine. Cade Fletcher. Yeah, it's going to him.
I mean, I'm resting my 2 top offensive players.
Oh yeah, I
probably,
forgot about
at
that.
least.
I forgot you were doing that.
I mean,
But
maybe.
no, it's gonna be. I mean, provided he doesn't absolutely fall apart against my defense like he did last time, and you know, be the best offense in the league but fail to score a touchdown.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Oh yeah.
Us.
But weirdly enough, I'm probably doing my. I mean, I hope I win, but also I kind of hope I lose because I really want that 6 seed because I.
Also,
don't
even
want
if he isn't the best offense in the league, that's me.
Oh.
Just going off what Madden says, at least.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your
Nah.
Yeah, Arson House. Yeah.
Zephyr's the best play caller in this league.
Jarrett King,
Jackson now to return.
1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns at tight end.
Up to about the 20
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about
line, just across the
GM. I think Zephyr's the best.
I don't know about that, Chief.
offense back out there
Okay,
and
bud.
go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time.
Look where the
Now
Browns
they're looking
were
for
and look where they are.
The Browns suck, and the Browns suck.
I'm
What
sorry,
else
what's
they
our
gonna
what's
do?
our head-to-head record? Remind me.
I don't give a shit about head-to-head record. Who gives a fuck about head-to-head record?
No,
Who gets the sack?
but let's go Falcons. Beat those.
See,
you know,
Zephyr
lock up the
Greylock.
1 seed.
Ooh. I moved an arm and a leg to go up 1 spot just to get him.
From the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about
That he
that.
did.
Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance.
Ah,
to
yeah,
I sent like 3 draft picks of that 1 draft to the other team, to the Steelers, just for 1 spot.
On the other side of the line of scrimmage.
That sounds like a Bears move.
Needless to say, I think after a season, I probably have the worst draft, but that's just due to the fact that all my guys left.
You guys were laughing at me that he was going to be a Trubisky player, and I said, nah, fam, what you mean?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
The Bears
You're
moved
gonna
up
be the
like 2
MVP.
spots to get Mitch Trubisky.
And they gave up like a gazillion picks to move up 1 spot.
Quick hitter here. It's
He moved up 1 spot to pick him to not even lead the league in sack.
short of the first as it's
And
Oh.
I specifically
Now we got
remember
Justin Fields now.
for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Yeah,
That pattern and
you got
scheme was
Justin
well
Fields.
defensed on 3rd
Nah,
down. They
good luck with
tried to
that.
I hope he
one side of
improves.
the field to the other,
Well,
and
actually,
they
I
got
don't.
He's going to be a good player, watch. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, guys.
And they stopped him short.
That's not good.
Whatever copium you need to sustain yourself, my friend.
Hey, Wayne. He could become a Hall of Famer. He just needs to get out of Chicago for that to happen.
Hey, we
Miles
have a
Garrett
whole
is
new
still on the
coaching
team. I
staff.
should
I
play
wouldn't be
Miles
talking
Garrett.
about us.
He'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I don't even know half of our coaches anymore because we have a whole new
He'll get
coaching
this
staff.
away into the icy winter air.
Detroit every year, so don't worry about it.
45 yards that time on the punt, and the Bears.
You're a
Wait to see
Detroit
the
fan?
Hard Knocks version of biting kneecaps.
Chicago getting ready to go.
I want to see the Hard Knocks version of the Bears now.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And
We
when you
all
start
suck,
planning
Basil.
for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
Why am I
what
running
you're going to do,
second
you don't
team?
go away from what you did before because
If
that
y'all don't
worked.
want me to
But you have to be
play,
prepared
then
for
why don't y'all
wrinkles and
just trade
counters
me?
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come out throwing here to start.
Why am I running second team?
Yeah, that's a sack.
He's taken down.
Do you guys not
He's the
remember
best.
that Hard Knocks episode where the guy got all pissed
Corey
off
Coleman?
about?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that now.
Why, coach? Hey, yo, coach. Why am I running second team? You can go talk to Darren about that. If y'all don't want me to play, then why don't y'all trade me?
And they did.
And then they did.
And they did,
For, like,
and he hasn't
the
been,
seventh
and he
round
hasn't
pick.
been the same player.
Corey Coleman was never a good player to begin with.
Well,
He was
was.
never good to begin with.
Coming up now on a
He's
second and 15
one of the worst
following that
receiver
sack.
busts of the past 10 years.
Kevin Wyatt says hello.
I said one of.
They'll set up to throw.
Because I
So
know
who's
Kevin
the
White-
best? Who's the
because
worst?
I know Kevin White is the biggest receiver bust of the past 10 years. Although oddly enough, in this league, he actually still has a starting job for me, which I think says a lot about my wide receivers.
Kevin White?
Yeah, no, Kevin White's my slot receiver.
This is why I went heavy on wide receiver in my draft.
I got two. It's just they both left.
I
And they
drafted
both-
3 and then moved 1 to running back, and he leads the league in running touchdowns. Rushing
Yeah.
I
touchdowns.
may or may not have been a running back to
Hello.
start out. I switched to wide receiver. Zephyr, my GM, or co-GM at the time was going to be a quarterback. I had like three co-GMs before I had Zephyr.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try.
And then I said, Zephyr, you want to be my co-GM? And he said, yeah. And here we are today. Freaking going to be on top of the NFC. Get him, Zephyr. Get him, Zephyr. Hell yeah.
Like Glennon needs to
That's
pull
my
himself
boy.
together here, my guy.
You look so freaking short.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks.
We need a whole
In the top 5.
linebacking core of midgets like Zephyr, and then they can just run around.
That's how that works.
That's how that works.
I'm confused, by the way, Neon Sports takes tackles. This does not seem
Dude, that
right.
man just roundhouse punched him to the ground. What the fuck?
Another try after the first down sack. Glennon.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
screen
no.
pass. Get out there, 49. Get out there. Yeah.
And he'll
Hell
get it up to
yeah.
the 12-yard line here. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the
Guys, did
sideline
you
and
see
talk
UConn
over
won?
what to do next.
Yeah.
Double overtime.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard
Wow,
line.
it looks like my
Now the
offense.
Bears gonna use
Running the ball
second of
up the
their
middle on
timeouts
3rd and
as they'll
17.
head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Riley Dixon.
That's what the Giants did in
Just
real life.
outside his own goal
What I did.
line.
You
Except
see
it was a
it
QB sneak.
Busy man here in this
Down
first
3rd
half
and
as he
9.
gets it away.
The Giants' punt team is full of 0 speeds.
Most
on.
punt teams are filled with 0 speed dudes.
We have enough time. We have one timeout.
Excellent field position. They take over.
So what you're saying is put Arson House on punt return.
Out comes this field general once more, ladies
Oh,
and
trust me,
gentlemen.
you know my.
Why is he A. Oyodeli?
That's his
Because
name.
Aomide is for some reason not
Does a lot
a
for your confidence.
accepted
Does a
name.
great deal for your
That's actually
team.
the reason.
Madden
Gives
thinks
them a
it's bad
lead,
bad.
and they're feeling really good about how they're
For
Nothing
reasons
except dank.
at least another
Wait, what does that even mean in like real life?
I don't know.
without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
2nd and 4. Out to his left.
Yep.
Get
so
out of bounds. Get out of bounds. What the
yes,
fuck are you doing?
yes, my starting free safety 8 dot here's a who.
Why are we running? What are we doing? Throw the ball.
Ah,
Call timeout.
okay, now
What
they're
the
gonna attempt a
fuck?
58-yard field goal.
Wait, do you guys have a
or-
user kicker? I can't remember.
Yeah, we have
Yes, we
3
do.
points.
I hope he can kick this
I'm
field
gonna-
goal.
I-
Oh my god.
Except I have a user kicker, except the Bears user kicker is actually good. Yet I have the user kicker that runs the casino, and that
You
is
say that and he misses it.
they're gonna return it.
Oh my God.
Our user kicker is ass.
My user kicker has a 70% make rate.
Our user kicker hasn't been on the league, hasn't been on our Discord server since I signed him.
Yes.
I mean, at least he makes
He's
kicks.
been on this server.
Unlike
Cody
mine, he's one of
Parkey.
the league's most active users that can't make a kick.
Shut up about Cody Parkey, please. That is a
Cody
band
Parkey
name.
stoinked like 5 kicks on my team here.
He's.
The halftime
Can we
show that
skip the
nobody watched.
halftime show? Can we skip the halftime show?
Ian Book, I remember I played him in week 1, and he ran for almost 100 yards on my defense. That's when I knew it was
Can we like against the Vikings? Can we try to get Ian Book and just run Ian Book?
We do that when we have
Totally
Foster on.
I mean, we're guaranteed a playoff spot at this point.
I mean, yeah. And I think if I can, if I beat the Vikings, I'm guaranteed a playoff spot. But
Yeah, you are. If your division record would be the Bucks can't beat your division record then.
I just say you continue to play your game.
Let's force a turnover here, boys.
Doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all,
What team is the QB that we traded away on?
Niners.
and
Is he good?
I don't think so.
He let him beat us.
No, he's absolute garbage.
I really wish I would not have traded.
Oh,
Bears. I wish I would
Zephyr.
have traded him somewhere else. But user
Traded
team,
who?
not user team. But that offer of Duke Shelley. I really wish I would have asked for more than just Duke Shelley because
What was the trade?
I traded Adel for Duke
Quarterback
Shelley.
for a backup corner.
I didn't have any corners. My corners
Is he still
were
on your
garbage.
team?
That's how
Yeah,
we
no.
had it. That's how we got
He's my number one.
Ayodele.
He is my number 1 corner. He is still my number 1 corner because I don't have any user corners, so he's still my number 1
Duke
corner.
Shelley. Let's get it. What's his
Guys,
speed like?
my
90?
girlfriend. Guys, my girlfriend's calling me. How do I tell her I'm watching football with the boys?
Speaker.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
so much
Yeah.
about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
you-
probably a
you
good
throw the
idea.
ball to
Also,
someone,
James
No,
Morgan.
I don't think I
and
will.
they can make a big play.
Also,
You know, they
did you
create
just peek
plays,
the James
run
Morgan
after
stat
catch.
line of 6
They
for
did a
9
really
for
nice job
69
of
yards?
limiting that and
Nice.
keeping them from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
It'd be better if he was 6 for 9 for 420 yards.
Here's Riley Dixon now.
Yeah.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Oh, okay.
Take him out of the game right now.
Guys, we can't let him get another completion. Oh, wait. We can't let him pass the ball.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take
Marcus
over.
Aurelius. I was going to draft him, but I didn't.
You don't want the Roman Emperor? What's wrong with you?
To be
I
honest, I
mean,
was
guys, my first overall pick is on defense.
Do we still want to try one if we're in that position?
Yeah,
So is mine.
my 7th overall pick has already switched positions and is now a 97 speed middle linebacker. I'm considering moving to free safety just so I can put him on.
I haven't even updated once, and I'm
What?
already a 1,000-yard
97
receiver.
speed?
Yeah, no, I have a middle. I have a. He was a pass rusher and then he switched to middle linebacker and he's a 97 speed, 92 acceleration middle linebacker.
Oh my!
Baker gets a touchdown.
Marcus,
That was
really
easy.
Man, I'd love to play the
Oh no, that's not
defense. This
Marcus.
looks easy.
Yes, it is.
That is Marcus.
Marcus Aurelius.
I was between him. No, it was. I actually was basically scouting.
Marcus Aurelius only has 591 receiving yards.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, Ayodele at the beginning of this season was absolute garbage. That's why I traded him.
And boy, it was pretty.
Dude, I'm a 1,000-yard receiver and I haven't updated once.
To be fair, I updated once at the beginning of the season, and then I forgot how much money I've spent so far, so I don't know if I can go buy any more upgrades.
I didn't even know you could make money in this league.
Well, the only my only money is my GM salary.
The bets that you put.
That updates.
Did you not see that in Central Bank?
Betting.
Go look in
updates.
Central Bank. Farm put up the bets.
Yeah, you killed it that. You made what, nine and
I
a
made it
half
for
million?
something else too.
Make him fumble it.
Did you already get paid as a GM?
Yeah, how do I get paid as a GM?
The New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last
Just
possession.
giving
You
me
are a
headache.
GM now.
Familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out.
Dude,
I don't know why the
boss.
two were ever
Dude.
separate, I'm gonna be honest there.
Puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right
Dude,
now.
boss, why don't you
He's getting
talk, bro? Win the party.
First down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Yeah, so the wonderful, wonderful world of
Second and
Vikings
4.
sucks.
Having a bad team simply get good.
No, we just ruined the paradox.
As he couldn't reach back for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh, by the way, for the playoffs, can somebody else manage my stuff? I'm going on vacation.
Oh, no.
Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
I don't think you're gonna have to do anything aside from set his lineup.
And
Because
upgrade my
there's
players.
like no breakout scenarios.
Pulled in at the 24.
I've had one breakout scenario the entire year, which I did succeed on.
Punt of 38
Me too.
yards officially. And the offense
No,
will take over.
not
No.
typically. Every once in a while you get one, but
Another drive.
Yeah, my
Usually.
one breakout was for my left end.
Offense.
Mine-
Was my bot left end.
Zephyr, you have a gigantic ass. Thumb
Mine-
truck.
When you scored
Wonder
points,
Man.
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
Oh, I see. You see, every game, guys, I'm
I
the
think
GM
it's
of
time
this
for
team.
me to
Every game, I get to slap his ass, and it just makes him go vroom vroom.
Oh, Barry Sanders Jr. with 69 rushing yards.
alright, I'm out
Shut
of here.
up.
Get him out of the game.
Yeah. Before every game, I slap Barry's ass, and it makes him go vroom vroom, gets him an extra 2 sacks on the day. I love how Barry falls forward for an extra, like, 6 yards.
That couldn't be my running back. Then again, Madden just doesn't use him. He was leading the league in rushing touchdowns for the majority of the season.
I know who my player is by the brightest freaking player on the field. I literally wear everything that I wear as a accessory is orange.
Ah. I could have had Luke Stalker, but I hesitated and he got poached before I could get him. To be honest, I'm kind of fine not getting him because Dominique Daphne's fine, but...
Was there a rule against free agency?
At the beginning, we had to go through waivers, but in about week 6, we just decided to screw that and just went on kind of free-for-all.
Truck him. He's got it. No. That's bullshit. Come on.
Hey, the 1500 version. All out there.
Fullback time.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
Nah, he's the best rusher in the league. What are you talking about?
Time and making it work.
From the 34
There's
now,
no
here's
fun in
first
that.
and
Yeah,
10.
I don't think Barry would be very, I don't think he likes that idea. Oh, yeah! Yeah, oh! Why the fuck did you juke, motherfucker? Dickhead.
Bench that guy.
Oh, you got that, you got that 15 first downs. Oh, trust me, I expect Bo Callahan to actually finally have a good game because the Vikings defense is absolutely atrocious. But, I mean, their pass defense is better than last time I played them, but their rushing defense is still atrocious. But, like, possibly worse, their rushing defense is actually worse than my defense. I didn't know was possible.
Isn't Null a tight end?
No, he's
No.
back.
I thought he was a
Actually,
tight end.
But a short yardage trying to pick up first downs. That big guy. Oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
But seriously, yeah. Yeah, with my 97 speed middle linebacker, tempted to move him to free safety next year just because I can have him play the exact same position of my sub linebacker and everything, and I run like 90% sub package, and then he can return kicks for me as well.
But only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry.
You one of the people that left, or did all the users leave?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 14. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll gain a yard or 2 short here with third down.
Oh yeah, that one dude's hair clipping through his uniform, gotta love that. Hey, Barry Sanders Jr. might finally get its 1,500 rushing yards this game, maybe. Not if not if plays like that continue to happen. What you did?
There, and it leads to a fourth down.
Defensively, we always know that he is.
And now it's fourth down, and I guarantee your kicker's probably gonna miss this.
Did anybody else see Deion Sanders yell at his players for being on their phone in the locker room?
No, but I'm not shocked he did it.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Yes, I think everybody knows that.
Not that I wouldn't have even known the Oscars was on.
I saw a meme where Chris Rock's head was the Bears logo, and they photoshopped Aaron Rodgers' head on Will Smith.
I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Fans slapping something to do with Cody Parkey.
Did we just go for it?
Yeah.
Yes. My kicker's a 70% on the season. Don't ask me why. It's not like he doesn't have 95 kick power. Oh wait, he does, and he's consistently short on 40-yard field goals. Thanks, Madden.
It's a good run there, and now second and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
You know, like Don Donald is low-key like Justin Tucker on extra points, but he kicks like Roberto Aguayo.
Touchdown number 18 of the year. As the Bears push further out in front.
Enough Roquan Smith, I see you.
But we also know that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
I'm low-key kind of hyped up for the draft because I really hope there's a good right tackle. Because my current right tackle is not good.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend
We
the
literally
lead.
have gained one user since the draft. And they're on the Vikings now as a waiver and will probably just stay there. So... Oh no, we've added 2 users because technically Horton user who/Negs technically literally joined 10 minutes after the draft ended and I was able to scoop him up on waivers.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at
Oh,
the
yeah.
25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game,
But,
and they're
yeah,
getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Literally, I have 3 active people left in my team, and one of them isn't even particularly active here, but he's kind of active in my locker room, more so than he is in the actual league Discord server, which is, I think, the only person in the entirety of the league that you can say that about.
They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else. Hold on a second, was that the fullback?
To be fair, I really think that this league was kind of in its model was kind of set up for what it is right now, is in a bunch of users who like do a ton of stuff and nobody else, because, well, if you're not like a GM or running betting or something, you're not doing well anything. So I think that we were kind of set up for people to get bored really quickly, but for us to just enjoy it, so it's kind of a...
pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Like, I mean, I was kind of upset when, 90% of the league left, but then I'm like, I'm honestly not shocked that 90% of the league left when you look at what the people who left, like, responsibilities were, which was to just sit around, maybe buy training every once in a while, but other than that, do absolutely nothing.
Back to throw again. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Yeah.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Oh, trust me, there's another sim league that I'm in that's well known for how casual it is. But I mean, a lot of the people in there are more like memers who like just love, just weird stuff, and hence probably wouldn't be as drawn to this since we're using real teams and you can't really meme about them as much. But like, I might advertise in there because the amount of activity is pretty similar. The show up every once in a while, get some upgrade points, upgrade and don't do much else kind of leagues. Like, that's the entire point of this other league. So I might advertise in there and just say, I mean, to be fair, they also kind of have this general, we use a different engine because Madden kind of sucks thing, so I'm not sure how many of them are going to actually join here because, Madden sucks.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, the only other I'm in one sim league that uses Axis Football, but Axis Football is gameplay even worse than Madden, so...
It's just graphics, it's not gameplay.
Oh yeah. Well, and like, I have Axis Football and I'll boot it up every once in a while, but the games will either end up being, or no, oh yes, the immortal Doug Flutie Ultimate Football. Yeah, I bought that once because it's like it's college football for the first time since NCAA 13. The gameplay is great if you're playing on offense. Don't ask how to play defense, you just can't. Like, I literally, like, it was, the games would regularly end in, like, both teams in the 80s, because playing defense against even the easiest CPU is nigh impossible, but the easiest CPU, but none of the CPUs, even the hardest one, can't play defense either, so, like...
So 1st and 10, and
it's very much a
might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Interesting experience. I don't play it often because, well, the main reason I bought it was the college football gameplay, and the college football parts of the college football thing are really clunky, like recruiting and that kind of thing are extremely clunky and time consuming, so...
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
And like the worst part about the clunkiness and time consuming is that unlike an NCAA 13 where you could like filter by interest level, you have to go through like each individual state and call up every single player to see if they're interested, and that just takes absolutely forever to do. So yeah.
Charles, the lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
What's new? Next time I play the Bears, though, I have to remember defend run inside. Do not defend run outside.
Offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Also, remember, though, don't run QB contain.
Absolutely. Next time I play the Bears, my offensive strategy should not be whatever the heck I used against them last time. It should be blitz counter. Also, was that number 50?
The tight end.
Okay, that was a tight end. I'm like...
No, that was a different tight end. Stock.
I think that was a rushing touchdown, but... Me too, but... How does Frost have over 100 yards, or do you just have a lot of yards before I joined?
Before he could get much out of it.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. So, you going for it, or are they going to kick a field? Okay, they're going for it. I mean, you're up 25, so, like... Makes sense. Turnover. Also a reminder that, you know, you guys lost by 49 to the Rams, and everyone's like, the Rams are going to be the best bot team. The Rams have a losing record.
As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
I believe the Bears might be the only team to lose to a team with a losing record, although I might... Actually, no, I lost to the Ravens. I like to forget that game.
There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Fair enough. That is fair.
Here to his running back. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15.
That he did.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now this throw
There's
caught
my
left side. And
Looks
he's gonna
like my
get this one
defense.
across the 30-yard line.
Before I changed it. I finally got around to changing it. And then I lost 41-0 to the Browns. Oh.
It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really
You can debate over whether the
I'll change it again then.
angling for a new contract.
Well, no. To be fair, but my offense worked well. It's just my offensive line is like Swiss cheese.
So signs of life in what's been
And
a
the
dormant
Browns
offense
have
in this second
the Browns
half.
are
Here's first
honestly
and
the best
10.
pass rush team in the league. No offense to the Bears. So I got sacked like 15 times. So therefore I couldn't get any offense going. Even though my offense worked well when I didn't get sacked within half a second.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Glennon. He hits his target. It's the tight end Toilolo.
Yep.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, go Jets. Please beat the Buccaneers just so that I can, you know, feel a little less scared of missing the playoffs.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not
Actually,
a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so
If the Buccaneers
short.
lose, yeah, I think if the Buccaneers lose to the Jets, I'm locked into a playoff spot no matter what. Also, how the heck is Miami 11-4 when they have Deshaun Kaiser, the only quarterback in the league with more interceptions than Bo Callahan?
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Which, to be honest, to throw more interceptions than me is difficult, to say the least.
Here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ooh, that's big.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Odd bot.
Here's on 48, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your
Yeah.
voice because it's exactly what
Bush.
you stated. Didn't see it last week.
That's how you got
It's a key to their win,
player of the week.
and it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Chicago offense
And-
set to get started. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair.
Lane with
This is where
101 yards, 2 touchdowns on only 6 catches.
old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York.
I wonder where
I
he gets most of his yards from.
This is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions.
Oh, seriously,
Not taking us there.
Although, one thing, I can't really complain about my wide receivers, because I think I might have better wide receivers than the actual real-life Packers do.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd
And that's even without taking into advantage the fact that, you know, with tanked overalls and such. No, I think I actually have higher overall receivers than the Packers do in Madden now.
Well, I don't know what was allowed in the rest. Started going for also.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Back to stop.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Barner. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Oh yeah, because he's lying on top of someone.
Really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got
Mike
much better
Glennon,
job of wrapping
Mike
up when they
Glennon.
tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Also, last time I checked, the league leader in snaps played is Durham Smythe.
Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's
The
2nd and
backup,
10.
the starting tight end for the Dolphins has played more downs than any other player in the entire league.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this
10
point.
more.
Here it's 3rd and 2.
Take them all the way in. Oh, damn.
Going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
You don't have a backup quarterback? At least I have 58 overall Kurt Benkert.
They'll try and run for it, and I don't think he got there. He did not.
I mean, probably should have, but you know, just on the off chance that Madden for some reason decides that they want to run a fake field goal, I gotta keep that backup QB.
Who's number 14 on our team table?
Oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a
That
general
managed to
rule.
get a
If someone
roster
does it to
spot.
them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
From the 16, Glennon. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get the
yes.
It was the players first.
I mean, some people might think I'm... And also, I really would love if I could... If Madden would actually have retired numbers on, like I do in like 2K. Because the number of times that whenever I sign a new free agent, because it's that important to me, I always have to go through and make sure that he doesn't have a retired number, so I can go change. And if he does, I change it to something else.
And what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
That's what I do in my single player franchise. Get in there on half sack. It's missing one guy to get a sack, and that's London.
Amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball down.
Okay, number of replays of the sack, we get it.
But it's equally important to know when to throw the
Oh, that was such a good sack.
A lot of ground to cover.
I just kind of want this game to be over at this point because, well, it's over.
Another try after
I think everybody does.
I want to get a pick.
And now to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now to try to find a late score. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he tries to force
Picked off.
Oh, that's fixed.
Picked off at 33.
Hey, that's Crawford again.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire
Only he was an
game.
actual player.
I didn't incentivize anyone. This is probably a good thing since none of my people are still active. And the only people who are active, I can't incentivize. That wouldn't be meeting their incentives because they're my kicker, who makes 70% of his kicks, and nobody has an incentive for making 70% of their kicks.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh. Okay, that's a really easy to earn incentive.
He was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited.
Someone's updated the end in 15 of them.
And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball
just
on 2nd
odd.
and 3rd down here.
I have a bunch of contracts that are paid to no one, but that I can't get rid of because they're still user-level players.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, you used the strategy I should have used, but you were considerably more active. You know.
And that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Yep.
Punts around ever so often.
Point after try forthcoming.
Yeah.
But the only person that we have that is not around a lot is our parent head coach that just got an extension. I told you he doesn't talk. He's never talked in the locker room.
He's a guy that, like, okay, he's a guy from ISFL that Wayne apparently knows. I mean, he was, oh yeah, but
And it'll come out to the 25.
no, he doesn't.
He will not attempt to return.
That was part of the whole deal on him becoming coach. He just got randomly invited and never did, and wasn't supposed to make a player because he didn't want to make another player since he was in too many siblings. But Wayne somehow convinced him to just be here and do absolutely nothing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
How much do you give us increase it by?
Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with
Okay. He gave him a 10-year, $35 million extension at the end of the season.
He literally pays the dude who doesn't have a player more than he pays any of his players.
That's half a sack.
Okay, why are the Giants calling a timeout? You're down by 32 with 14 seconds left.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion.
Either that or they want us to get a pick from the favor for a 361 pick yet again. Why not? It's third, fourth, fifth. Now they're punting.
The Madden AI perplexes me a lot.
So bad. And now there's a second off.
And now there's 1 second left. Now they're just gonna
At least the game with a QB kneel and pick 6 and fumble it away. Jesus. It's so bad.
42-10, the Bears win.
It's one thing to win, it's another thing to win with the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year. So that'll just
Reminder,
do it for Charles Davis.
Football team was 4-4 when they played us. When they played me. They haven't won since, and I beat them 73-0. Also, Adel literally. Why did I trade Adel? Oh, that's right, because he wouldn't switch from QB, and I didn't want to switch my guy. But he's better than he literally plays better than my quarterback, than myself.
So we had 2 people that didn't want to switch from quarterbacks and then ended up going to another team. I think that's what happened. Joe Burrow.
That would be Adel and Bo Juro. Well, well, at the time of the, Well, interestingly enough, at the time when I traded Adel to Lane originally, you actually didn't need a quarterback. I just forgot to put the trade through until after the first game. Unless for some, or did Greenberry just leave before the season? And that's like,
He left right after the draft.
okay, that makes more sense now. Because I was kind of like, Lane, why are you trying to go trade for my quarterback? Because I actually had a deal in place to trade him to the Rams for a different 65 overall bot corner that I later rescinded on to trade him to the Bears for Duke Shelley. I since regret it. Ah. Makes sense.